Good morning, guys, from the Denali Highway. We are in our home state of Alaska. It's been a few days since we've picked up the camera, but we are back on the road in the RV, and we're heading up to the Denali Highway for our annual caribou hunting trip. This is an amazing experience. We're excited to have you come along with us. We will be very courteous when it comes time to show the nitty-gritty bits, and obviously we're not going to be showing all the nitty-gritty bits, but we're going to be respectful of you if you're respectful from us, if that sounds like a good deal. But we're excited to take you along on this part of our life's journey.
I thought I'd share a little update with you about what's been going on lately before we head too much further down the road. You'll probably notice in some of our video clips from today that the giant pit in the windshield that we acquired on the drive home is still there. The insurance company really drug their feet on getting it taken care of on their end, so right after we came home from Anchorage the last time, we got a call from the windshield store? I don't know, what do you call that place? Store, business? Glass company. That our windshield had arrived. But by then, we were already home. We weren't coming back up here until the hunting trip, and we really didn't want to put a brand new windshield in and then go drive the Denali Highway, which parts of it are gravel. Not that we get onto the gravel too much, but why risk it, right? So we'll get that replaced this month. I am literally basking in the sun this morning because this is the first day in weeks, literally weeks, that it has been sunny. If you haven't spent very much time in Alaska, you might not know that August tends to be our rainy season. And it starts raining somewhere in early August, and it doesn't quit until September. And it was right on cue this year. So we are very much enjoying the sunshine. I have my sunglasses on for the first time in a month, and it feels wonderful to get some much needed vitamin D. Is there anything else I'm supposed to update them on?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay.
We've camped here before.
Yeah, we have.
And I'm being a courteous
And
driver.
he beeped at you. That was very
Yes.
nice. Maybe that's not the right term to say
It's a
beep.
courtesy, like, hey, dude, thanks for pulling over.
Yeah, but a big old horn like that is not exactly a beep.
That's the kind of driver I am.
I know, you're so considerate. The other thing we thought we'd talk about today a little bit is the culture of RVing in Alaska. While it has similarities with that of the lower 48, there's also extra components to it. Everybody up here enjoys taking their RVs out to recreate, to play, to have fun, to spend time with their families. But it's also a tool and a resource for us to use as part of the culture that we experience in Alaska. And it is very much a cultural thing up here, what I'm talking about, which is to harvest from the land, to know where your food comes from, to hunt and fish and fill your freezer by your own efforts. And it's something that nearly every Alaskan participates in, at least on some level. For us, we're able to take the RV to the Copper River and dip net for Copper River Reds. We've also done it on the Kenai River. We just happen to like the taste of the Copper River Reds better. It's a little bit more fun to come over here, and we always take the ATV out to Chitna and Kennecott Mine when we come. And we can spend a week here and do that and not have to worry about where to stay and what to do with the dogs, and we can bring our freezer to put the fish in, or a big ice chest or whatever. And same thing with hunting. We're heading up to the Denali Highway now. That's our favorite place to go hunting. There's lots of places you can do it up here. But again, we can come up when it's a little colder in the year, know that we have a warm place to sleep at night. We put our big chest freezer where the dining room table goes. But it is very much a culture here, a cultural thing to know where your food comes from, to harvest it yourself to fill your freezer. And it's something that men and women do in this state. That's a conversation I had recently with someone who was visiting here, is that she was really impressed by the fact that women go out and hunt and fish and collect berries and things like that, not just the men. And it is very much an equal opportunity state. Lots of our friends, they go out as a family, they go out as couples, and they hunt and fish, and everybody contributes. And it's something to be proud of, and it's also something that really brings you closer to your food and a little bit more back to your roots, you know? And we really like that. And the RV definitely is a tool and a resource that promotes our ability to do that.
Okay guys, we have made it to the Tangle Lakes area, and on the way up along the Richardson Highway we saw quite a few roadkill, so that is kind of a sign that the migration is happening. And these animals, there's thousands upon thousands of them, and unfortunately it's sad, but they do, you know, get hit by cars and trucks. But we even saw a herd cross the road, so those are all kind of good signs that the animals are moving and the migration has started, and just, you know, hopefully it means good luck for us. So this is the turn right here into this BLM campground, and it is a great little place. You've heard us say it before, but this is one of our favorite places during one of our favorite times of year. Another great thing is the hills here, and not just here, but this whole entire area, they are covered with blueberries and cranberries. So I'm not quite sure how they'll be doing right now. They might be rotted or not ready enough on the cranberries, but we'll see when we get into the field. And there's amazing fishing in this lake and little creek area for grayling. And grayling are kind of like a trout-ish. They're silver and they have this beautiful dorsal fin. So they're a lot of fun to catch. They're not very big and they're not the best eating, but they are fun to catch. So it has a lot of the usual amenities. There are well pumps for water. There's vault toilets. There's a campground host that sells wood. And we like to try and get one of these campsites here on the right because they tend to have better cell phone service. How are the interwebs looking, honey?
Not good.
AT&T's dead, right?
Yep, I have 1X.
1X?
With the booster on. All right, well, we really only have 1X. It's 5 bars of 1X, but no data whatsoever, which isn't gonna work for me. So,
4 years we've come up here, never had that problem.
No.
So if you are ever in the area, the Tangle River Inn is a great place. They have pretty darn good food. They're very nice. They have fuel, drinks, snacks, and all in all, it's just a great place.
I went in and talked to the owners of the Tangle River Lodge. You know, we've been coming up here for years, and we see them every year. We go in and have dinner one evening while we're here. And turns out that somehow the fiber optic cable to the Verizon tower got cut last night. And so that is the problem with the cell phone today, with the internet coverage. Now we know it's not that the service is just gone altogether. It's actually just that they cut a cable which happens. So it's good news and bad news.
All right, guys, we have regrouped. Instead of like heading all the way back down, we found a little gravel pull out here, and it's just the area that we like to hunt. It's only about 3 more miles on the Denali Highway, which we drive the ATV on. So really, it's not that big of a deal. And the AT&T phone is working, so we got 3 up and 3 down on that. So I might even be able to get some videos out for you guys while we're here. So thanks for riding along with us today. We will share more of our adventures here with you on the Denali Highway. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you later.